Waving at a penguin.
Yeah, that's great.
I need to listen to this multiple times to really digest it properly, I think. They got a kind of mini orchestra, like 12 people, just to go... Welcome back to another reaction video. I have another friend here with me this time.
Skull.
This is Volume X. I wanted to do something special this time, and so I have Esko here with me.
Nice to meet you guys.
And I have mentioned Esko in other videos quite a few times. I'm sure people will be satisfied to put a face to the name.
I am an actual person.
Let's get started. So the first reaction this time is going to be on a song suggested by Ty Havard once again. Ty Havard never disappoints. This time we're going to be reacting to We Bred the Butter with Butter, which is a confusing band name. Have you ever heard of them?
Never.
No, me neither.
Let's rock. They have made their research on an electric cowboy.
I was immediately reminded of Electric Callboy, both in sound and
the vibe and everything.
Silly imagery.
Yeah. I have an audio problem. I don't hear anything from the right side.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay, problem fixed.
Hopefully. This is German, I'm pretty sure.
German?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, it doesn't surprise me at all.
It's kind of hard to understand anything that's being said, but I keep hearing like hints of, like I heard the word heute.
I've not even tried to understand the lyrics. Usually I don't listen to the lyrics ever when I'm first listening to the song.
Right. I mean, I tend not to bother with lyrics anyway, but it's bothering me because it's not in English, so I'm trying to figure it out. Anyway. I really like this.
This part is amazing.
It kind of keeps getting better. This section, I have no idea what's coming.
This sold it for me. It's like guitar riff which keeps cutting off.
Yeah.
I love that kind of shit.
Yeah.
It's great.
In my head, I had this sort of image of the breakdown that I was expecting, and this is not what I was expecting. This is funny.
Oh yeah.
What is that? Oh, it's a toaster.
Yeah, it's toaster. How did you immediately recognize what that is?
Because I think my brain's just been fried. That's why. Ty, that was amazing. I think of all the songs / videos you've suggested to me, that is actually my favorite one. And you've never disappointed. But a lot of the previous stuff you've suggested is a bit much. It's fun, but like I wouldn't listen to it in my own time, whereas this I actually will, I think I'm now a We Butter the Bread with Butter fan. What did you think?
Butter the bread with butter. Explains the name now that we saw the video.
Yeah, I mean, I assumed they were going to be a bit memey.
Yeah, they are, I think, original enough that they can do the style of Electric Cowboy and not being like a copycat. Because I think Electric Cowboy have created new kind of genre.
Party metal.
Of music. Yeah,
partycore.
Partycore. And this is kind of follow-up from that.
Yeah.
You know, so it kind of like new metal or whatever. You don't really copy it, you just like do the same style of thing. And I think they managed to do it perfectly. And the video is perfect because it's like an old YouTube freak show.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like I really dig this shit.
Yeah, me too.
The breakdown was the best part.
It was, yeah. I don't know exactly. I need to listen to it again. Actually, I don't feel like any thoughts that I could give right now will be anywhere near enough. I need to listen to this multiple times to really digest it properly, I think. Once again, Ty, excellent. Next.
Are we listening to IGORRR?
Yes.
I love it. IGORRR is, well, you'll see.
I know IGORRR quite well. I just don't know this particular song. Anyway, this song is from Vag, once again, and this comment is from 7 months ago. I mean, I'm always curious about IGORRR, and a song called Blastbeat Falafel can only be good. Let's go. I'm anticipating it going absolutely nuts here. So far, my brain is at maximum capacity, trying to keep up with all the different instruments
that's going on
and the weird time signature and everything. But for IGORRR, this has been quite mellow so far. So that's why I say I think it's about to tear our faces off.
IGORRR is very industrial.
Yes.
Yeah, like extremely.
Yes. And there's been no screaming yet.
The way I discovered IGORRR was like I had Spotify random playlist created from clowncore.
That makes sense.
I had clowncore that I told, okay, create a playlist based on clowncore.
Right.
So I found a bunch of interesting stuff,
including IGORRR.
Including IGORRR,
right.
Yeah.
Anyway, I want to have my head blown off.
Yeah.
They put a camera on the kick drum.
I love it. And I love his socks.
His socks are lovely.
Yeah.
I've never seen a camera on the pedal
thing
hitting the kick drum. That's
and
so unnecessary.
Their studio is suspiciously clean.
I know.
Yeah, it's. I don't believe them. They have cleaned it right before the filming. Hey, did you see? He laughed.
Yeah, I saw
He
that.
broke the character.
Yeah, I know.
Damn.
I know. What I'm amazed by is they got a kind of mini orchestra, like 12 people, just to go, like, that's all you're going to get them to do. Maybe they'll do more throughout the song, but I love the overkill.
Yeah, this is great storytelling, just like without any story, because they are moving to the church. Every time there is the like that singing part.
Yeah.
And then it just hops back in the studio.
Yeah.
It's great.
This is a lot of fun. Okay, well, you go first because I have a lot of thoughts on that.
I think for Igor it was surprisingly like normal musically. Like, of course they had bunch of stuff. It's very creative, but like music-wise, it's very easy to follow, and there is not much changes. And it follows that same like musical melody, which is like more the Middle East.
Yeah.
I really like listening metal with that kind of different melody atmosphere.
Yeah.
Because it completely like changes your
Yes.
whole mood and perspective.
Yeah, it's like a different scale, basically. Middle Eastern scales I always find quite interesting, like System of a Down, for example. Reminded me a little bit of System of a Down. And actually, the guy that was playing guitar there looked a little bit like Serge Tankian.
But I think the microtonal, that was more Western, for the Western ear, you know.
Yeah.
That's easy to digest.
Surprisingly.
Surprisingly Western are surprisingly easy to listen.
Yeah.
Because Igor does make some hard songs as well.
I know. Yeah, like you said, that was surprisingly structured.
Yeah.
It wasn't chaos.
Yeah, it was structure. Obvious structure. But I think that was the point of this song.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
Very good, very good.
Right.
No, what? A snake? What?
Anyway, thank you, Varg. More, please. So the next song is from Extreme Reviews 11, who's someone who comments and engages on my videos quite a lot. So thank you for that straight away. But I've never reacted to a song from you. So you had a bunch here, and the one I'm going to go with is Snake River Conspiracy Breed. Because your description, if 9 Inch Nails The Fragile was more industrial and experimental, which I can't even imagine that, so I'm very curious to see what happens here. Do you know Snake River Conspiracy? Or 9 Inch Nails, for that matter?
9 Inch Nails I know, but these I don't.
Right.
But that album cover looks great.
Yeah. Sonic
Jihad.
I'm assuming that's the album name.
And then there is some kanjis right there.
And a rocket that looks suspiciously like a...
cock.
Yeah. I'm going to assume the answer to this question is no, but do you know an artist called Sneaker Pimps?
No.
No, I didn't think so. Not many people do. But those who do know. This reminds me of Sneaker Pimps quite a lot, and I'm quite a big fan. Reading the description, 9 Inch Nails but more industrial, I mean, we're a quarter of the way through the song, but I was expecting something a little more, not brutal, but aggressive. But I do quite like this. I really like this.
Yeah, that part where it switches. I like the first minute, but like now that it went a little bit heavier and then went straight back, I'm very like invested.
Right. Yeah, this is making me think of mid 2000s movie soundtrack, or like early 2000s movie soundtrack.
Very good sounds here.
After the last two things that we just heard, this is a nice.
A little bit more mellow.
Yeah. I feel like it's stroking my face rather than poking me in the face.
Good enough to make me blush. So many reasons I can find.
And also, I like that. How would I describe? The dum 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 dum. It's the chords basically.
Yeah.
It's constant, repetitive, and it like feels like a ladder, you know. Because it's constant, but it's built in a way that it's like a ladder. Even though it does not change, it kind of climbs.
Yeah,
if you get what I mean.
It's not resolving.
Yeah, keeps you waiting. On the edge.
Yeah, yeah.
To kill this little clone of mine, I hold your grace like a broken vase. You've been replaced, 'cause I made you. Somebody says, rain on your own. You're always alone. You're suffering breathe.
That bit could have gone on for longer.
Yeah, it could have
I
gone
like
for
that.
longer. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a nice switch up, but it's now making me want more of it.
Yeah. Please
Which I guess is the point.
bring it back.
Right.
Yeah.
Breathe on your own. You're always alone. You're suffering clone. Somebody says, somebody says, somebody says, I love you. Somebody says, somebody says, somebody says, I love you.
Being the old fart that I am, that is another case where it's a song I've never heard before and an artist I've never heard before, but I'm getting a lot of nostalgia for it.
Because there is a lot of elements that we both know.
Right.
From movies, from old music.
Yeah. Well, like I said, this really, really reminds me of Sneaker Pimps. You're quite open-minded with music, so I think you would really like Sneaker Pimps, actually. But like, if you like this sound, then same to you watching as well. If you like this and you like Sneaker Pimps, I like this sort of almost trip hop, kind of atmospheric with an edge of industrial sound.
Like the chord progression of dun 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 dun. It kind of feels
It's
like
moody.
Moody, and it would fit in a agent movie.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
That
right.
kind of
Mission Impossible.
yeah. It had that kind of feeling.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
where's the detective going?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and this was a nice switch up after those two bloody weird things we just heard. So I like this. Yeah, this is good. Thank you, Extreme Reviews. We have 4 other suggestions, one of which is Trivium, which I do know reasonably well. But the rest, not so much. So I'm quite curious to check out the rest of your suggestions. There will be one coming up, which I'm sure you cannot wait for, but you're going to have to. Okay, so next is a suggestion from someone who I have not seen a suggestion from before, who is Des Hobin2356, who suggested an artist equally I've never heard of before, which is Calva Louise. And there was no song, so I just picked, I think, the most popular one that was on YouTube, which is Aimless. So let's go. I already really like this and everything about it, but do you think she looks Finnish? Because I do.
She looks pretty Finnish.
Yeah, I think so. It's her eyes and her cheeks are kind of Finnish. I don't think she is, because this looks like a English house, to be honest, so I'm going to assume they're from the UK, but I'm getting Nordic vibes from her anyway.
How do you expect for me to live my life in your hands? Say, what is it that you wanna say? I always have the same old feeling that is aimless. Shut up, let me speak. I promise you will never taint it. I'll destroy myself before I let you take it. How can I betray myself? I don't believe your speech. I don't believe your prayer. I don't believe you're listening. I don't believe in anything. Esko, Nero digo en español. El compromiso se rompió por tu gran arrogancia y tu falta de corazón. Say.
No me esperaba español.
Tú hablamos dos español.
From the sound of her pronunciation, I don't think she is Spanish, but where the hell did that come from?
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
Sí, sí.
En el centro.
Gracias, mucho.
What do you think of this?
This feels more Nordic metal band
Yeah.
in general.
Yeah, it does.
The melody and the chords are not typical, you know. So
Unpredictable, I would say.
I like the nuance of it. So it kind of reminds me a little bit, even though it's not the same or doesn't sound the same, of Queen, you know.
Okay, yeah.
You know, like it's more musical than your typical Nordic, you know,
metal
band, and they're obviously trying to be medieval in a sense.
You know, I said I think this might be in the UK based on the architecture. Those plugs, they're UK plugs.
Yeah.
So I was right. I'm so clever.
What is it that you want to say? I always have the same old feeling that is aimless. Shut up, let me speak. I promise you will never taint it. How could I ever betray myself like this? I can't damn you! I can't damn you!
Ukulele. I'm allergic to ukulele. Oh no. Everything's been so good so far. Why did she do that? Oh no.
Why?
Don't ruin it now.
She looked a little bit like an emo girl, and emos usually like to play ukulele.
Idiots like to play ukulele. That was really, really cool. The only criticism that I would give it is that the lyrics in the chorus weren't great. What was it she used? The phrasing she used. I don't believe your
prayer, your speech, your prayer.
I don't believe your speech. That's kind of weird use of English.
I don't believe your speech. I don't believe in your prayer. Like,
right.
Okay, what does that mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
To who? Why? And what speech?
Yeah.
You don't explain it.
As we earlier said in the video, we're not too obsessed with lyrics.
Yeah.
But that just kind of stuck out to me. Aside from that, this was really interesting. But the song itself was there were so many different bits of it, and each time it changed, I was never bored. And when it went into the next bit, I'm like, yep, that works. Yep, that works, like over and over again.
What we have heard so far, this is probably my least favorite of these.
Oh yeah?
But I still enjoy this one. Yeah.
I probably agree, but not by much. Like all of these suggestions have been pretty balanced with how much I've enjoyed them, but for different reasons.
One song probably won't go back to.
Okay.
But those other songs I probably will go back to and listen to them again and like have some research.
Based on this song, would you listen to more of this band? That's the question.
Yeah, but not a lot, I think.
I like her. I get the impression that she's like the creative person behind this. She seems cool. I know that's a real basic bitch thing to say, but she just seems cool in this video. I don't think her lyric writing is as good as it could be. Yeah, I really like this. This was very cool. Des Hoban, thank you for your suggestion. For a first suggestion, this was really good and very fitting with my channel. So if you have any more, then leave them down below, and I'll include some in upcoming videos. But thank you for this one. So, this one is a first. This is a song by a viewer. So not a viewer suggested song, a song made by a viewer who they want me to check out, which is, again, Extreme Reviews 11. What little I have heard before, I did really like. So this is new, and I have high hopes. Let's see what it's like. This dude is 17, by the way.
17.
Yeah. Marilyn Manson vibes, like late 90s Marilyn Manson vibes, very clearly. From what I've heard before, I haven't heard your vocals. They sound pretty good. If you want some constructive criticism, the only thing that I would criticize is the mastering.
I was thinking about the mastering as well.
Yeah.
Like, it would be great to master the lyrics that you could hear them.
Right.
But because right now they're really blending into the music, so it's like I think only problem here right now is the mastering.
Right. Yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah.
But obviously you're working alone. I know this. I've done this myself. So it's not like, oh, you suck. Like, that's not it at all. It's just you're working within constraints, right? Considering that, it still sounds great. And this is the same for a lot of amateur artists, myself included, that hearing this with like a proper pro studio mastering thing,
it would change a lot of things.
Yeah, I can imagine it in my head.
It would become bigger.
Yeah, just bringing out everything that's already there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need to add or remove anything. You just need to create space for every instrument to kind of sound more bigger.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean putting the louder volume. It just means that you know what parts to cut off.
Yeah.
So everything kind of gets bigger, even though it could be less volume as well.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go. I think the thing is, after we've listened to these 4 songs, all with very quite crisp production, for me at least, my ears are trying to adjust to this. But now after I've unpaused it and my ears have adjusted to it, they're okay with it, if that makes sense. Because all of these are really like super mega produced. If you hear a whole album of this, after 3 songs, your ears are going to adjust to the dynamics of it. And mine have quite quickly now, actually. So I don't take back what I said. My ears needed to adjust, and now they have, I think.
For example, right there was something happening in the background, some shouting or something, which kind of did not get what that would deserve, because like they blend in right now. So if you just like get the master right, for example, that part would sound a lot better because you would get that background shouting or whatever it is. Like you would get that impact with that. Right now, it kind of blends into the music.
And in fairness, mastering is, it's a whole job in itself.
Usually musicians don't master their stuff. It's usual. Like you send it over to somebody else to master.
Right. It's hard to master your own stuff because your brain is adjusted to how it sounds.
Yeah.
To then change how it sounds when it's finished is very annoying
difficult,
to do.
difficult,
Yeah. But all this said, this is heavy as hell.
Yeah.
And I do kind of want to hear more. Is there more? I don't know. Remember, this dude is 17.
Yeah. Incredible.
I was not the stuff I was making when I was 17 was absolute trash compared to this. Vocally, you sound really good, better than I was expecting.
That is great.
Yeah.
And the industrial part, the switch to that is great, and I would probably bring even more of that to these.
The electronic drums. Stuff,
yeah, to this breakdown.
Yeah.
Like the first song we listened to, that we butter the bread. They had this breakdown with the cut-off guitars.
Yeah.
I would probably play around with that cut-off.
I get the impression, and forgive me if I'm wrong, but I get the impression that he's going for like a late 90s, early 2000s industrial kind of sound, which would, that tech it wasn't around then. So while I don't disagree, I think the vibe he's going for wouldn't gel well.
Yeah.
It'd be good to do like an alternate version of this song with that idea. But yeah, I get what you mean. So there you go. That was kind of better than what I was expecting, to be honest. I think the thing you sent me before was like 2 songs in one audio file, which were both good, but I think this is better, arguably. Importantly, while we're talking about the mastering and the overall dynamics of the song, what I would say is there's nothing that sticks out as being like out of place or anything like that weird synth thing. At first I was not too sure about it, but then as the song went on, I'm like, okay, yeah, this makes sense in the context of the song. Finally, I got round to this bloody thing, and I really liked it. Final thoughts from you?
I'm very surprised, like, Dude is 17.
Dude is 17, yeah.
Like, if you keep going on like this, I can imagine, like, you will be making some very solid pieces.
Yeah.
Because this was already like very good ideas, very
particularly
solid.
vocally.
Yeah.
You sound like Manson from back in the day. I know you're a big fan, and he's probably, I know he's a huge influence, so it's only a compliment. The only thing that really needs work is the mastering, and that's completely understandable given that you're not, a pro music producer. Again, considering you're 17, crazy dude. So, which was your favourite of these? Let's not include Legion, because, these are all very, very established artists. So, of the first 4.
From these, I might go with IGORRR.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
probably, yeah.
I'm torn between We Butter the Bread with Butter and IGORRR.
Yeah, I'm also like...
But then the Breed one was really good, but the Calva... I think I know the answer to this, but which one would you most likely listen to in the gym? We Butter the Bread. Right, yeah. But these are all good, I think, really kind of equally good, but there's just something very ridiculous about We Butter the Bread with Butter. I'd actually say IGORRR was more interesting, technically, but the butter thing just put a stupid smile on my face. Waving at a penguin.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay,
Solid.
well, this was a lot of fun. Thank you to all of you for suggesting these songs. Let me know what you think of this guy. Be sure to leave a mean comment if you feel like it.
Feel free.
But yeah, thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, then consider subscribing, and if you're already subscribed, then thank you very much for being here. Any final thoughts?
Fuck off.
Well, I was going to say, I've not thought of how to end videos yet, so I'm just going to say go away, but fuck off works just as well.